Hey everyone, Dr. Brian here with the H60 Lifestyle. Normally we do podcasts, but I thought I'd shoot one of these for our YouTube channel because I've been getting a lot of emails lately asking me about what am I talking about with the houses with the H60 Lifestyle. What do I mean by that? Well, basically the H60 Lifestyle is a 60-day program, right? H60. And we have the main categories that we all deal with. I broke them up into 6 different divisions, and I call them houses. So if you think of a development, you go by the development, a new construction development, and they have like a model home sitting out front, okay? That's like the first one you see, that's the model home. Well, I kind of liken that scenario to the house of your health and fitness. Okay, that's like the first thing that you really see, and that's the first thing on the street because that kind of sets the pace for everything else following, right? You know, which is true in life. The house of health and fitness can perpetuate in all the other areas of your life. I mean, let's face it, if you have poor health, your relationships, your job, your career, everything is going to suffer or benefit depending on which way your health and fitness is. So the first house that we talk about is our health and fitness house. Then down the street a little bit, you have another house, right? Well, that's your house of career, okay? Your job, your career. And the next one that we have is finance. Well, career and finance is 2 vastly different things. I mean, how many people do we know that have a great career, they make a lot of money, but they're always broke, right? Or what about the person that works at a fast food restaurant, makes minimum wage, but they got $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 in the bank? Okay, so finance and career are 2 different houses. Now, the other one, which a lot of people miss out on, is personal development. I don't care if you're flipping burgers, raking leaves, or you're a brain surgeon. We all should be doing some form of personal development, okay? The other one is religion and spirituality. Who are we? Where do we come from? You know, what makes us tick? And, are we connected? How do we relate with other things like this? That's another house that we have to do, right? Then the other one is relationships, and that could be our friends, families, co-workers, our spouses, siblings. I mean, it could be a number of things, our relationships. So those are the 6 houses that we talk about in our H60 Lifestyle program. And how do we go about doing it? Well, what we do is we take a book, a manual, and you can get any paper. And what we do is we look at each of the houses through what I call the 4 lenses, okay? And the first lens is, let's just say, our main model home, our health and fitness. And we'll look at that through our first lens, which is our belief. What is our belief about health and fitness? Is it something that we came up with, or was it just dogmatic that was fed to us through social media, through family, through influence, through friends, however? And, what is our belief about the health and fitness lifestyle? What do we think that is? I can tell you, for me as a physician, true health is not just the absence of disease. It's not just the absence of pain. It goes way beyond that, guys, okay? So that's my personal belief about it, and that's how I live my life through that. So that's how we look at that house. And actually, that's how we look at all the houses. We look at our belief about that particular house. Then the next thing that we write down and we really, really absorb is, okay, if we have our belief and we kind of know where we're at in that situation, where do we want to go? How do we want to say the health and fitness? So say we're at point A, we have our belief about it and what we believe where we're at this moment. Well, what's our vision? Where do we want to go with the health and fitness? Where do we want to go with our relationships? Where do we want to go with our career? Okay, so in other words, we're plotting out like a navigational map. We have a point where we are, our belief in our situation at current, and then we take a vision of where we want to go, and we plot that down. It's like a ship on the ocean, right? You can have the best ship, the fastest ship, but if it doesn't know where the hell it's going, it'll never get there. It'll move around fast, but it won't get any place. So we have to know where we're at and kind of why we're at, which is our belief, and where we want to go. And we put a date, a timeline, and all that, and we go into details in the program on this. The next thing we want to do is write down, why do you want to do it? Because if it's going to be anything worthwhile, you got to do something that's outside your comfort zone, right? You got to make that point where you want to go just outside your comfort zone, right? And if you do that, it's going to be uncomfortable. That's why they call it outside your comfort zone. So if you're going to be doing stuff outside your comfort zone, you got to ask yourself, well, why do you want to do that? So we write down our why, our reasons why we want to do that, and we document. And again, we go in details on this. We just don't leave you hanging. And the other thing is that we do is our final one is our action steps. Okay, so what are some of the action steps that we're going to be doing? How are you going to get to this goal? Say you want to gain 20 pounds of muscle. You want to lose 10 pounds of fat. You want to start a savings account, and you want to have X amount of dollars. Well, okay. So we know where we are, where we want to go, and we kind of know why we want to get there, but what do? Well, those are our action steps, right? And we got to start taking the action steps. A lot of people, that's where they leave off too. They have a lot of ideas, they got a lot of goals, they do all the envisioning and everything else, but they leave out the most important part. They leave out the action steps, or they do one or two and things get tough, and they don't have a strong reason why they want to do it, and they kind of falter and fall back into their old patterns. So part of the program that we are designing and building is we're bringing on a team of people that are going to be involved with us, that are experts in each of the individual houses. We're having podcasts, we're having group discussions, we're going to be doing things on YouTube and Facebook and everything else, that we're going to be talking about these houses and just trying to do the right thing and help people get there. So I thank you for watching our channel. Please like and subscribe and share with your friends, because this is something that I think you're going to get a lot of benefit out of, and we're going to try to keep the videos short and directed to the point, because we're all busy. So anyways, you guys take care. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here and get back to work, and God bless, and I'll be talking to you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.